Hello, Team Gotchi, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about gaming systems such as the one and only Sega Genesis and all the amazing games that I loved to play when I was growing up. And I'm so happy to know that Sega Genesis as a system company decided to revamp the original version that most of us grew up on. I think it was revised actually a few times, and they made now a mini compact console which is based on the classic games. So first of all, let's take a look at the original. This is the one that I grew up on. Pretty big, 2-player, power button, reset button, and this cartridge holder here. Yes, so this was the system that I grew up on and still have today. And I really believe that once I started having some controller difficulty, if you guys remember, the big old clunky controllers, a lot of the controllers started to get damaged in regards to the cords and all of that, buttons popping off, whatever the case is, because a lot of us abused our controllers. I am guilty of that. So with the original system, there was these big controllers, and then Sega decided to come out with the smaller ones that had like smaller like alphabetical letters and numbers. So that was a way of making it easier, I guess, for the younger generation or people with smaller hands like myself. So I don't know, it just worked. I played the same and I enjoyed my experience, and I had a lot of favorites. When it came to gameplay, I loved playing Sonic the Hedgehog, Mickey Mouse Adventures, Comic Zone, Ren and Stimpy. There's a whole bunch. I don't even need to list it because guess what? Sega decided to revamp and come out with the classic gaming console, which I also invested in to get the experience of more games. Because back in the day when we used to play with the cartridges, it was one of the hardest things to actually store them and save them and collect them. A lot of the times we never used to own our own games. You know, friends used to come over, used to go over to friends' house and borrow games, and that's how it worked. So all the unique games that you probably loved playing and lost, or somebody didn't give it back, or whatever the case is, you don't really need to worry too much. There are unique places that you can purchase them, and you can look online to find all type of sources, and that's what I had to do to try to get some of the classics restored. As you can see, it's not in the best condition, but again, gamers, it doesn't really matter. As long as it can go in the cartridge holder and you press down, you clunk down into the system, you're good. In regards to the new system for the classic gaming console that Sega created, it is this little guy here. So the beauty of it is that there's still the cartridge holder right in here. So if you have any games, for instance, based on like, vintage particulars, like Looney Tunes, for instance, I had to go dig deep in the cartridge holder. That's a game that you kind of want to hold on to because you have a case. So this system here comes preloaded with 81 classic games, and then if you have any games that maybe aren't preloaded, you can still play them because it's still conveniently accessible. So I love the fact that Sega did this, and it makes it easier for people like me that never got a chance to play specific games. I still have that advantage to try some of the games that I think are maybe cool, or maybe that I wish I tried. And then if you Google or try to YouTube some videos, you can find some recommendations. So I have all that in one place. So I'm going to be playing my brains out to try to, catch up on some games that I missed back in the day. So I encourage you to do the same thing, Team Gotchi. Try to play some Sega games and get that arcade experience again. A lot of the new games are very different, lots of graphics, action, and all that good stuff that the new generation produces. But for those that are an old soul, like myself, I love to play the old school games, and Sega has done that for me. So I have 81 preloaded games to go and play and have some fun and get that retro experience. So thanks for watching, Team Gotchi. It was a simple, quick video. Make sure you click subscribe, follow on social media, and stay tuned on Twitch and YouTube to find out some of the other cool videos I'll be doing. So thanks for watching.